The latest update on a raise for monthly benefits like Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA benefits. All the details in this video, so let's get right into it. Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, welcome to the channel and please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it is totally free to do so. And just remember, I am back every single day to keep you updated and to help you out in any way that I can as information is changing rapidly on a daily basis. I am also back every day to encourage Congress to issue additional relief through a fourth stimulus check and raising all the benefits I mentioned at the beginning of this video to help out all of these beneficiaries during this very difficult time and with permanent raises. All right, with that being said, thanks again. Let's jump right into this. So if you happen to see my video from just the other day, I was out with this document right here talking about raising benefits like Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA benefits. Well, in that video, I asked many of you to reach out to me with your suggestions and feedback as to what else I can add into this document before we send it off to Congress, offering all of our suggestions. Well, as a result of that video, many of you reached out who watched it. Thank you so much for all of you who watched it and left your nice comments. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below as a pinned comment at the top of the comments section. However, most of the comments on that video were really good and said, hey, I love it exactly how it is. However, there were a few suggestions. I read through all of the comments, and there was one suggestion that continued to come up time and time again, and I thought, you know what? This is very important. We need to add it in, so let's hit it. So, with that being said, I'm going to bring my wife in, Corey, right now. She's going to read this document to you and go through all the details of the letter, and then I will come back in just a minute or two after she's done, and we will go through all the details and all of the important information in this letter. All right, with that being said, Corey, take it away, and I will see you again in just a minute. All right, we'll see you soon.
On behalf of my community, consisting of over 275,000 older adults, people with disabilities, and beneficiaries of Social Security, SSDI, SSI, and VA benefits, we are reaching out to address some urgent concerns. The fixed monthly benefit for millions of federal beneficiaries are simply too low. The Social Security, SSDI, and SSI programs haven't been reformed in decades, resulting in inequitable standard of living for millions of Americans. I am reaching out to offer the following suggestions to the programs in accordance with the needs of my community and millions of other struggling Americans. 1. Raise Social Security retirement, disability, and survivors to a minimum guaranteed benefit of 125% of the federal poverty line, as President Biden has suggested in his plan. 2. Raise SSI benefits to 100% of the federal poverty line and remove the marriage penalty as suggested in the SSI Restoration Act. 3. If the two above suggestions cannot be fulfilled, offer a $200 per month raise for all beneficiaries until a permanent solution can be implemented. 4. Include an annual 3% guaranteed minimum COLA raise for all beneficiaries. 5. Raises to benefits listed above will not be counted as income or resources and will therefore not offset other assistance programs such as SNAP, utility assistance, and rental assistance. 6. Implement a minimum $200 per month SNAP benefit per beneficiary. I have reached out in 2 separate letters calling on a $2,000 stimulus check for low-income individuals who earn under $40,000 of annual income. Millions of Americans are still struggling during this time and need immediate relief in the form of a $2,000 stimulus check followed up by a permanent solution, raising benefits as suggested above. Please do what is right and issue additional support for low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries before it's too late. Thank you.
All right, so there it is. As you can see, the letter is very similar to what it was just the other day. However, we did make some key changes to the letter and added some additional requests right in there. So let's briefly hit on some of the key takeaways out of this letter and why it is so incredibly important, as we're going to send this out to Congress and the President, of course, asking them to raise Social Security benefits, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA benefits, as well as issue a $2,000 fourth stimulus check as quickly as possible to get some cash relief to all of these beneficiaries. All right, so let's hit on some of the key takeaways out of this document. So number one, we've asked them to raise all these benefits to 125% of the federal poverty line, which would actually be $16,100 per year at the current calculation. We've then asked them to raise SSI benefits to 100% of the federal poverty line, which again would be $12,880 as the current calculation is running. And again, this is perfectly in accordance with the SSI Restoration Act, which those 18 senators have reopened as of a couple weeks ago, and they are revisiting this thing. Next, we've asked them, if you guys can't get something done right away, issue an immediate $200 per month raise for all of these beneficiaries until you can get a permanent solution intact for all of these millions of beneficiaries who need additional support right now. We've also asked them to implement a guaranteed minimum raise of 3% in the form of a COLA every single year going forward. Next, these next couple are the actual changes that we made to the document here. That is calling on them to say, anytime that you issue some type of raise for all of these beneficiaries, whether it's a $200 per month raise, maybe it's a 3% COLA raise, any type of raise for all these beneficiaries, it will not offset any other benefits that these people are receiving, like SNAP benefits, rental assistance, utility assistance, or any type of other assistance. This is something that we see down in the comments section literally every single day. Many people reach out and say, hey, the raise sounds good, but unfortunately, they're going to take most of it away in the form of Medicare premiums, raising my rent, raising my utilities, or just straight up reducing my SNAP benefits or reducing how much I can get toward housing, right? Well, that doesn't make any sense. If they give you $200 and then take it all away in reducing other benefits, at the end of the day, it's just a wash, right? Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. So we've asked them in this letter, hey, offer the raise, but at the same time, do not reduce other benefits like what we just mentioned, right? So that is also very, very important. So these are some of the key changes that we've made to this letter. And again, we've written right in there, we need to offer this raise because these programs have not been reformed literally in decades. I mean, it has been decades and decades since these programs have been reformed. It is about time that they finally make some permanent changes and bring everybody up to an equitable standard of living, right? I mean, right now they continue to throw around these words like equitable and unite the country and, all these fancy words like this. Well, I mean, let's do it for everybody, right? Let's level the playing field for everybody because so many of these beneficiaries right now are unfortunately being left behind. I mean, I see it literally every single day. People are reaching out saying, hey, I'm living on $852 from my Social Security and I just can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? My rent is so much, my utilities are so much, food prices are through the roof right now. Everything continues to run away from us. And it's getting really hard lately. So they need to reform these programs. One other key takeaway that we added into this, one more provision that we added into this letter and one request was saying, let's offer a minimum $200 per month benefit from SNAP benefits for all of these beneficiaries per person per month. So $200 of SNAP benefits per month per person. And that's something we added in there, essentially saying, you can't really reduce other benefits when you give these people a raise, when you give all these beneficiaries a raise. Rather than reducing benefits, let's offer a minimum guaranteed SNAP benefit of $200 per month per person, right? So it'd certainly be better than the $19 that so many people are getting right now, right? $200 versus $19, yeah, that'd make a huge difference. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this letter. Again, we're going to be sending this out immediately. This is the final draft. We will not be making any more amendments to it. This is probably going to go out today and probably more tomorrow because, it takes a while to write all these out. We'll send it to as many people as we possibly can through Congress. Again, the president will get a copy. Just to give you a quick example of a few of the people we're going to send this out to would be the president, of course, Biden. It'll go out to Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, Ron Wyden, Nancy Pelosi, Bernie Sanders, Pramila Jayapal will be one, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar. Those are just a few people I can think of off the top of my head, but the list goes on and on for as far as all these people we're going to send this list out to. So, again, thank you so much to all of you for your suggestions and requests. I really do appreciate it. We're going to get this out. And again, I get it. Some of you hate the letters, but here's the thing. We need to continue doing something, because if we don't reach out and we don't continue to remind them that all these beneficiaries need additional benefits and a raise, it might just be so easy for them to just forget about it and not recognize that people need a raise. So that's why we continue to do it. And even if people don't like it, I get it. Not everybody loves what we're doing, but at the same time, we need to get through to these people somehow. Most of these letters probably won't even be opened. I get it. I understand that. But we're banking on the rare shot that one of these people, like 1 out of 10 people, will actually open the letter and actually read it and take it into consideration. That is what we're banking on. The small percentage of people who will actually open it up and read it and recognize, oh, hey, check it out. All of these people actually do need additional benefits, right? So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Share this video with your friends, family, social media. Let's get some attention on this. Let's get some more people to recognize that all of these beneficiaries need additional money and raises during this time, especially a 4th stimulus check to help everybody get by right now. Also, go back and check out some of the other videos right here on the channel. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks again, everyone. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you later.